There's a lot of information that's really horrible out there on the internet when it comes to crawling. We want crawling, why? Because we get locomotion. There's many different variations of crawling. The biggest variation is that people don't understand is how to get in and out of crawling, but right now I want to cover the crawling. When you're truly crawling, and maybe I should have my socks off, you're looking for that flex of the toes. And almost like, I hate to say, like putting out a cigarette, but a child is going to use their force, right? And their toes are like this. Why? It helps them to get out of it, right? Now, the biggest thing that you see problem with crawling, and I'll back up for you, is even if it's a crawl, you'll see the feet up. Now, I don't crawl great because right now, especially with my feet up, I can't even tell you what my knees are doing, but I'm a grown woman and I don't have fatty knees like a baby. But you'll see this kind of crawl, right? What I don't like to do, and I was actually at the park with Cindina one time, is again, with the feet down, you see more like a Jaguar, like this, right? When the feet start coming up or you have issues with the ankle, it's almost like a bulldog. You'll see this kind of move, right? And that's a fall. That's a fall shuffle. And you don't want that. Why? Because again, with the Jaguar, I can come back, that's a fall though, and come over, right? That's what crawling should be, coming in and out of sitting. When I'm like this, most likely I'm coming down, again, going in and out of a plank. Guys, I can plank all day long, right? And a plank, you know, is here. I can't play, and eventually I'll stop talking because this is a non-functional movement. So you don't want a child to do those kind of moves going in and out of a crawl because they've lost the vision. So again, when I have nice supple wrists and I can cross midline, I can watch you and go, right? So when we start looking at the asymmetrical crawlings, why is this happening? I can tell you right now you've missed some key milestones. Mostly the one of coming into sitting from your back. What happens is a child goes this way and they're this way. Now, first of all, I lost my eyes off of you. That's how you know it's not an optimal milestone. The vision goes away. Now here, because I haven't come to sitting through my back, I also have an issue of looking up. One of the missed qualities too with like CVI, the ability to look up. So for me to look up, since I can't do here, because I'm not going to crawl to a place I can't see, now I go here. And that's where you get this kind of asymmetrical, right? But you should still see, guys, I know you're nice to me. I don't want to know what's back there. I know I'm a big woman, so it's just my tush. But what you should see right now is this. Now, someone just posted a video, I don't even know if I could do it, where she's dragging, right? See where my head is at. This is not crawling, guys. This is locomotion. This is maybe a scooting, a knee scoot. This is not a crawl. This is why I don't like when people say there's a woman out there, I'm not going to name names, but you know who it is on YouTube. There's 7 types of crawling. There's only one type of crawling, right? Because I can come down here on my back, and I'm a baby, so my feet are going to be up. And because I can come up to sitting, not with core strength, because I have core movement, come to sitting, I'm like this. Now I start to do these side sits, and I can go right into crawl, all fours, and out of it. When I can go in and out of crawling, then I have crawl. But if you think, again, a child, this kind of sitting, not this kind of sitting, independent sitting at 5.5 months, they're this, and now I want to go get that ball. I have the cognitive power to go get it, but at this stage, I'm going to fall over, go roll to my belly. That's my way of getting out of it. And now, again, so there's army crawling. I'm dragging my legs. Guys, this is so much work, right? Now, army crawling is I can do here. That's a real army crawl, and this is how people win marathons or those mutters, because they can go do these kind of moves. But what we call army crawling, guys, it's only this. You don't have any kind of pubic bone strike. I can't see you. right? I can barely handle a ball here. And and then at some point, I'm just gonna get tired. Now, eventually, when you think your child's strong enough, which shouldn't be the case, I'm gonna somehow push up here. But guys, get on the floor. You try and get up here. To get up here and actually push up, where are my hips gonna go? I have coxavalga, I have CP. I'm not getting anywhere, folks, right? To get up like this, and now this is where you do need the strength. Baby shouldn't be in this position, right? Let me see if I can still do it. A baby on the floor, right, literally should just pop up. That's how they get into all fours. But the only reason they know that kind of air is because they've come to sitting from their backs, they've come up, they're now in crawl, and they're going. Their spine is so much more supple then. I know we all want locomotion. The foundational movements of what's going on with your child are so important. We can't ignore them. Just because you're getting from point A to point B doesn't mean it's going to proceed into better development. It can proceed to okay development, lackluster, later on. My kid just has dyslexia. They're so clumsy. I don't know why they're having such a hard time to ride a bike. Because it's all here. All the key foundational movements happen under 12 months of age. We have to start looking for it. Thanks.